The goal of today's video is to find out if a battery-powered chainsaw is actually any good. And the best way to find that out is to do a simple but a real-world test to put two saws against each other. And this is the first one, the gas-powered, super powerful Stihl MS201 chainsaw. Now this is a compact chainsaw that's designed for professionals for in-tree work, so that's why it's so small, but this thing is a powerhouse, and it's got an expensive price tag of $679. For that price, you do get a very high quality saw. It's built like a tank. It's got lots of features, things like an adjustable oiler. It's also very simple to service and own. So this is a great choice if you want a top of the line saw with a lot of power. Now as I start this simple test where I cut a pressure treated 2x4, this saw really zips right through. It's got a lot of power. Stihls are known for their incredible chains that are super sharp, and they just deliver great results. And during this test I encountered no problems whatsoever, and it worked great. Now let's shift gears and take a look at the Makita battery powered unit. Now this is something I never would have considered years ago. I mean, when you look at it, it kind of looks like a toy. It's small and also has a matching small price tag of just $239, so it's a lot less expensive than the Stihl, but is it any good? Some basic specs on this saw: it is lighter than the Stihl, it only weighs about 8 pounds, and there's no fuel to add, only the bar oil. And in addition, it's all powered by that single power button, which makes it very easy to operate. In this battery, just a single 18 volt is all this chainsaw uses for power, so I was very skeptical of how good this unit could actually be. This is how you use that power button. You just hold it down until the light turns on green. One great feature in all the Makita batteries is that they have a built-in power meter, so whether it's on or off the tool, you always know how much juice you have. Now just like the Stihl, this Makita does require a tool if you want to adjust the chain's tension, and also like the Stihl, you do have an adjustable oiler, and that really matters because some brands of oil flow better than others, so having this adjustment makes all the difference so that you have the right amount of oil on your chain, which prolongs the life. And here is where you can add your bar oil. Now I choose to use a biodegradable oil. It works great in the Stihl and the Makita. And that's just a close-up of your battery, so you can kind of get an idea of how simple it is to put this in the unit. Now let's do that same test with the Makita and see how we do. And this thing right away is going very quickly through this wood. Now this saw also has a turbo mode that you can engage for 30 seconds, but I didn't really want to use that because that's limited, so I think that's for if you're using a really hard wood, but in this case I wanted to keep the test the same. And you can see the chips look good, the cuts were smooth, and it really worked well. But now let's see if we can put them side by side. As we begin this test, remember that the point of this video was just to determine, was a battery-powered saw even capable? And when I put it up against a huge saw like the Stihl, I was very impressed. This Makita is cutting through the wood quickly and smoothly. And yes, the Stihl is definitely faster, but the Makita was no slouch in this space. That was just a real-world test by a regular person using both saws to see what kind of results you could get. Now the Stihl is still going to be the clear winner if you're a professional arborist or you really want the top-of-the-line saw. It's got a ton of power and a huge price tag to match. But the point of this video was to show if a battery-powered chainsaw was any good, and I think in this video it was very clear that this battery unit from Makita performed very well, and it was not far behind the Stihl at all. So for a homeowner or an advanced homeowner or even a professional, this saw has its place. You have no issues with fuel, you can store it forever, and it'll always be ready to go. And at the price tag it has, it's a real bargain, especially that it has so many good features. So if you're in the market for one of these, I'd really give a battery unit a chance because you might be surprised by the results. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, it really helps, and please comment below and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.